The Huawei P20 Pro. Huawei's been getting better and better with each passing year, from following industry trends to now setting them. Huawei seems to have come a long way. The P20 Pro, well, it's got quite a few tricks up its sleeve, and in today's video, let's unbox it and take a quick look. Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, and before we begin, here's a card to our latest giveaway. I'll also be leaving a link to it in the description below, and while you're down there, hit that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Now here's the box that the P20 Pro comes in. Opening it up, we have the SIM ejector pin and then some documentation. They're all in Chinese. Huawei has also included a soft transparent case here. Next we have the phone itself. Let's peel the plastic off the back. The glass back is almost as reflective as a mirror. In fact, you can see Harris's face here. Turning it over, let's peel the plastic of the screen too. And slipping the case on, let's now keep the P20 Pro aside for a minute. We then have the supercharger with international pins and a white USB Type-C cable. Huawei has also bundled in Type-C earphones with the P20 Pro. The design reminds me of the older EarPods. They've also included a 3.5mm to Type-C converter in the box. Yep, no headphone jack on this guy. What is there though is an IR blaster along with a secondary mic up top. Other placements include the volume and power keys to the right, a tray to the left, dual SIMs, no micro SD, and at the bottom we have the USB Type-C port surrounded by the speaker and primary microphone. The P20 Pro has curved glass to the back and a metal frame surrounding it. We have the midnight blue color in here and it looks stunning. We have a couple of rear cameras arranged vertically, and a little beneath that, there's the third camera. Then we have Leica and Huawei branding. The whole text alignment kind of reminds me of the Lenovo Vibe Shot, the old point and shoot camera feel. Is it just me or do you guys feel that way too? Let me know. Now back to the phone. The front, surprisingly for a phone with a notch, we've got a fingerprint scanner on the front, at least that kind of justifies the chin. The notch here houses the camera, earpiece and sensors. The display itself is beautiful. It's a 6.1-inch OLED screen. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it sports a Full HD Plus resolution, seems bright and offers excellent viewing angles. Underneath the hood, we have the octa-core Kirin 970 chip running all this. We've seen this before with the Honor View 10 and it really performed well there. So I expect the P20 Pro to be a beast when it comes to performance. Other specs include 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, and a massive 4000 mAh battery. Now this is something I really like. A flagship with a high capacity battery, while still remaining sleek, not really compromising on that. The P20 Pro is just 7.8mm thin, so props to Huawei on achieving this. Overall, the in-hand feel of this phone is excellent. Of course, it's glass, so it is slippery, but the premium looks always do come at a cost, right? Now to go along with the impressive hardware, we've got EMUI 8.1 built on top of Android 8.1 Oreo. We have the usual EMUI features in here as well as some AI enabled features thanks to the dedicated neural processing unit in the Kirin 970. Huawei is calling it High AI and it offers a wide range of functionality from the inbuilt voice assistant to motion gestures and of course face unlock. Huawei has gone all in with their AI efforts on this one. And nowhere is this more apparent than with the camera. We've got portrait modes with 3D lighting effects like on the iPhone X, AI-powered stabilization, and Huawei's master AI with 19 scene modes, color grading, framing, and a whole lot more. There's enough here to actually warrant a dedicated video, but the big question is, would you want to see that? Let me know in the comments below. If enough of you want it, we'll make it happen. Now, we've seen the software part of things. Let's come back to hardware and talk about the camera hardware here. The primary RGB camera, that's the one you see at the center. It has a 40 megapixel sensor with an f1.8 aperture lens. At 1 by 1.7 inches, the sensor is bigger than the ones found on the S9 Plus and the iPhone X. Now the one above it is an 8 megapixel sensor with a telephoto lens for 3x optical zoom. And the one below it is a 20 megapixel monochrome sensor with a f1.6 aperture lens. This combined setup of Leica optics allows the P20 Pro to pull off some seriously impressive images. As far as the focusing goes, the P20 Pro features laser, depth, phase detection and contrast autofocus. And for low light shots, it combines 4 pixels from the 40 megapixel sensor into one, leading for an effective pixel size of 2 microns, which means it can capture way more light than any other smartphone sensor can. By the way, if it wasn't obvious, the samples you've been seeing so far, they were shot with this camera. In my limited time with it, I've been really impressed. What about you? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. By the way, there's also a 24 megapixel selfie camera in there. So talking about 24, the Huawei P20 Pro is launching in India on the 24th of April. So we're shooting it before the launch. We don't have any idea of the official pricing yet, but we can speculate, and that's what we're gonna do. The European pricing for the P20 Pro is 899 euros, which converts to 73,000 rupees. 73,000, oh my god, but generally the European pricing is a little higher. For example, the Honor View 10 is priced at 450 euros. That converts to 37,000 rupees, but in India it sells for 29,900. So going by that logic, I expect the P20 Pro to be priced at around the 55 to 60,000 rupee mark. Now it's still really expensive, but then again, from the build to the design and of course the camera, scoring 109 on DxO Mark, the highest yet, that's not an easy feat. But given that it has all this, do you feel it warrants such an expensive price tag if it were to be priced at that segment? What do you think? What do you think would be the right price for this phone? Let me know in the comments below. I'll have more to say on this once the pricing goes official and I have my full review for you. It should come out in a few weeks. And I guess that's it for this quick little unboxing and hands-on. It's time I bid you adieu. If you hated this video, you know what to do, but if you did enjoy it, give this video a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to turn on notifications. So thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off. You guys have a great day, or if you're watching this at night, goodbye and good night.